In our leading story this morning, after the unprecedented events at COSATU's main May Day rally in Mangaung, the Tripartite Alliance leaders are scheduled to meet today at Free State. ANC, SACP and COSATU have come together in regretting the sequence of events which led to the cancellation of the rally yesterday. The cancellation followed heckling from certain sections of the crowd after President Jacob Zuma arrived at the venue. The protesters called for President Zuma to step down. The ANC says premature succession talk and leadership preference by alliance leaders are fueling divisions. ANN7 reporter Giovanni Majani joins us live now from Bloemfontein. A very good morning to you, Giovanni. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any updates for us regarding the meeting between the Tripartite Alliance leaders?
A very good morning to you and to the viewers. Indeed, we do know yesterday was a very eventful May Day march on the part of COSATU, where members were very agitated in regards to the presence of President Jacob Zuma. This allowed the members, they continued singing, they disrupted the program, and definitely it called for COSATU to end the day's program without the speeches that were planned for the day. Said definitely on the part of leadership, they are disappointed at the conclusion of yesterday's event, but today they are having a meeting, and definitely it's a planned meeting that is always that was always going to happen, but definitely introspection needs to happen in regards to the events of yesterday. But with me I do have the Free State chair of Sanko, Lucky Poko, who's just going to tell us on his half how he feels about everything that happened yesterday. Thank you so much for joining us. We do know that this is a planned meeting on the part of leadership, but tell us which leadership is here and obviously the introspection that needs to take place.
Well, good morning and thank you for having us in your studio. As you have reflected in your opening remarks today, it is a long-planned meeting of the Alliance officials of the Free State. All the Alliance officials of Free State is the ANC, led by Comrade Ace Mahashude, the SACP, led by Stofile, the COSATU, led by Comrade Kaiso, and Sanko, led by myself, Lucky Poko. We are here with our officials, the top fives of the province. Part of our meeting before yesterday's event was to come and reflect on the current political landscape prevailing in our country. We are here to come and engage as independent alliance component of this revolutionary alliance to come and check whether is there anything that we can do to maintain stability and unity of the alliance in our province. Unfortunately, what happened yesterday happened, but of course it will form part of our agenda this morning.
So where do you see this going? Definitely towards the 54th conference that's happening in December. Provinces are coming together, alliances are being formed. Where does the Free State stand?
Well, of course, even what happened yesterday, you will see ourselves as Sanko, our observation tells us that it happens, of course, because of the conference of the ANC and an unofficial announcement and pronouncement made by senior leaders of alliance. Of course, when the leadership at the senior level is divided, of course the society generally will be divided, and that is where we must now get in as alliance component, independent organizations, to see how do we maintain stability and peace and unity. But of course, as the Sanko strategic partner in the alliance, we do have a direct political interest in the conference of the ANC of 2017 December. We have our own preferences, and of course, as that time comes, we'll definitely direct our constituencies and our communities to a right leader. And that is not new. In every conference, when the conference comes, you'll see all these political abnormalities in our country.
Final question, do you think yesterday's event was the leadership not listening to the people, or the people not listening to leadership?
No. Tena as Sanko, our observation is that what happened yesterday, it was part of the plan of a particular faction in the ANC to make sure that it sent a message to the public. As we have heard for the past week or 2 weeks so, the counter-revolutionary forces of this country were calling for Zuma to be to step off, and of course the ANC as the majority party, as the persons, as the organization that has put Zuma as the president, of course supported by the alliance. We said Zuma will be removed by the African National Congress because he's deployed by the African National Congress, and that we'll see yesterday's plot was the plan by the counter-revolutionaries and those who wanted to send a message. But unfortunately, that has led to a disruption of the very important rally of workers of May Day. And of course, as Sango, we're very disappointed that the workers couldn't have a message from their leadership, and we're sure that part of the messages from the leadership was going to address one or two issues raised by workers of this country, of course, with all their challenges. And we'll say, call upon all the alliance leadership to please calm down and call upon a peace in our country, and they must unite, because our alliance is a revolutionary alliance. It was not decided in the boardroom or favors by each and individual. It was born out of the struggle. So we are here to maintain that, and we are here to come and remind each other that this is a revolutionary alliance.
Thank you so much. So as you've heard, unity is the call for all leadership going forward, especially in a very tense political stance that South Africa is in currently. Definitely, as you've heard, going forward, this is a constructive meeting, but introspection in regards to the events of yesterday will definitely also be on the table.
Well, thank you so much for that update. That was our reporter Giovanni Majani joining us live from Bloemfontein, where the Tripartite Alliance leaders, as well as the SANCO members of the Free State, will be meeting today to discuss various issues, but also a lot of introspection regarding yesterday's rally that was cancelled will be on the agenda.